The first is to initially really understand the business that you're assuming leadership for, as well as putting forward ideas of your own. So really a very thorough due diligence of what you've assumed. It also helps to write things down and understand also the genesis of where where the organization is as of the day you take it over. And the second is to give staff an opportunity to explain themselves, because even if that's something that you may not be satisfied as an executive with, it's also important to recognize that people work differently under different environments. And I have that experience because in my past life, I used to lead the acquisition of public airports and transforming them into private sector airports. And so you see that people function under a different set of rules and incentives in the private sector. And so if you look at their performance in the public sector, you'll say, oh, this is really not satisfactory. But you put them in a different environment and give them the proper training and so on, they function differently and produce differently. So I think that's also another thing, not just to assume that everyone is just doing a bad job, but once you change the mechanism for supporting them and incentivizing them and giving them proper direction, then I think the function changes quite a bit. And the third, I think, is also to reach out also to your stakeholders, which can be your board, which can be other organizations, regulators, and so on, and really try to build bridges and understand what is motivating them, because at the end of the day, you're going to be faced with what their goals and objectives are. And even if the relationship may seem adversarial, to try to find common interests and common goals and to focus on those. And not to inherit the negativity perhaps or the obstacles that have governed the relationship from your predecessor. So it's an amazing opportunity basically to reset the relationship based on different incentives. And you can sit and talk and say, okay, I don't agree with you on this, but this I agree with you on. We'll put the one I don't agree on the side. And especially in the world of advocacy, but we're not going to attack each other. We're going to be, behave nicely with each other, but we can disagree, because at the end of the day, everyone really is in the same boat as an industry. It's not a zero-sum game.